Hello and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, and probably as you have read on the title, I've bought some new minis from Wargames Atlantic and Piano Wargames. They made a collaboration, the French. I already wanted to try out Piano Wargames, but I didn't want to have a full metal infantry. And now I saw they came out with a box of plastic French infantry. The box, it's not in screen, but it says it can be used for 1804 to 1814. I think you can get away with using it for the Battle of Waterloo, so I bought a box. Or 3. And a little fun fact, if you buy them from Piano Wargames themselves, you not only get 3 boxes that you pay for, but you also get this, a mounted officer in one of his metals for free. As in, you pay nothing for it. I don't know if it comes across on screen at all, but this guy looks fucking amazing. The detail in it, beautiful. The horse, beautiful. The face, the uniform. He has an arm I still have to attach because I literally today just got this box. And yeah, if you're thinking about buying Piano Wargames miniatures, I highly recommend. Because they also have, let me first put this away, L'Empereur himself, Napoleon, and I think this is the most beautiful looking Napoleon model I've seen. Full period there, that's the whole sentence, because look at him, he looks awesome. It's clearly inspired at least by a painting of Napoleon in Spain, if I'm not mistaken, but I wasn't even planning on buying a Napoleon until I saw him and I was like, yeah, no, needs to get into the collection. He's gonna be part of a future video, because today, as I may or may not have called this video the ultimate review for Piano Wargames. By the way, that Napoleon I paid for. Today we're gonna look at the infantry, the French Fusiliers will be the main focus, because usually I paint Warlord games, French, mainly because for some reason the French infantry from Perry Minis, it's out of stock everywhere ever since I started Napoleonic, so I have given up on buying those. But I think the Warlord games look more than good enough for my purposes of just having a fun game, having fun painting. They paint up quickly, amazingly, quite happy with them. But then I saw it's still unpainted, but I already put together some of them and spray painted them. That these from Piano Wargames look fucking amazing, and as you can see, the scale, it's a different type of scale. Piano Wargames is slash Wargames Atlantic is way more realistic with the proportions, but compared to Warlord games, that's more of a cartoonishly large head and hands. But I think if I put Piano Wargames in the front of a base and Warlord games in the back, it will be a great way to look my army look better, because honestly these minis just look straight up better. That's the whole review. They are fucking awesome. The sprues are amazing. Lots of different channels do sprue reviews. I've watched them all. So I'm not gonna show you the sprue, but trust me, you have a lot of fun stuff on the sprue. The models build up like a dream, very easy, very beginner friendly in a way, because you cannot really mess up, because you get a leaflet with it that explains a lot of how you should put these together. So yeah, today I want to see well, I'm gonna paint up 2 of these guys, probably these 2, and see how they rank up with fuck, I hit my light. good enough. How they rank up with the Warlord games in the back. And see if it looks good. If it looks good, I'm gonna do it like that. If not, it's gonna be some bases with solely piano war games, miniatures. But I hope to mix and match them a little bit to blend them more into my whole army. And of course, you also get command in the box and not fusiliers, grenadiers and voltigeurs. I'm waiting to build those and paint those because at the moment I just want to get through the normal infantry, the fusiliers, because I still have about 60 or so to paint. And yeah, you would think, oh, isn't it more because you bought 3 boxes of piano war games, but I'm actually selling what I got from from Warlord games, the unpainted ones that I am selling, and replacing them with piano war games, if that makes sense, if I'm explaining that in any way coherently. So yeah, today I'll be painting up these 2 guys, putting them on a base with the Warlord games minis and see if they are interchangeable, and I just want an excuse to paint these up before building everything else. I'm really hyped. I also bought some new paints just because I ordered the Piano War Games minis. So yeah, let's see how they mix up. I think they will mix up very well, but only one way to know for sure. Let's get to painting. Okay, I'm not gonna waste a lot of time. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna paint the greatcoats in Tundra taupe, skin and agate skin, company grey for the pants. And later on I will highlight with one lighter from the army painter, with most of these things. The rest is just blacks, browns, and light blue for the pompon on top, lead belcher for the metals. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time explaining how I paint these, because I just want to see how they add up with the Warlord game stuff and see if I will need to change some things in my plans. So yeah, these are like the main colors, and I'm just gonna get started with painting. I'm just too excited. Yeah, I'm gonna stop recording for a second. Welp, I planned on recording some footage of me painting, but it's about 2 hours later now, and I've base coded everything. And yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest, I was just having way too much fun painting these guys to stop and set everything up for recording, so far so good. It's very nice to paint up. And I still have to do the highlights and a wash and everything. But I wanted to record something at this moment, because I just wanted to say, what the fuck. They are fucking amazing to paint up, very fun to paint up, especially if you're like me and you have already painted up about 120 hours, something crazy, of the Warlord games. It's a very nice change of pace. It's very fun. It's very fucking fun to paint up these guys. And yeah, I'm gonna get going, get some washes on it, on them, and some highlights, and I'll be back with the finished result, after which we can see if the Warlord games and the Piano War Games minis blend well together on one base. I really think, even if they don't, I'll probably keep them together because these look fucking great. So yeah, I'm gonna paint a little bit more. See you in 2 seconds when these 2 guys are ready. They are done. I finally finished painting these guys up. I had way too much fucking fun painting them. If you look at their coats, it has a lot of nice detail. I could have spent another hour highlighting and edge highlighting everything, but I think I'm gonna stop here because they're just normal infantry, they're not Napoleon himself. On him or any other officer I'm willing to spend a lot of time, but I have a lot of these guys to paint, so I think I'll stop here. And I infected way more effort on these than the Warlord Games minis, mainly because there is more detail, more fun to be had on the model while painting. Honestly, they're amazing. Especially if you have painted about 100 or more of these Warlord Games ones. It's a nice change of pace. They have a beautiful amount of detail, not too much that it's overwhelming, but yeah, perfect. How they compare to Paris, I don't know, because I cannot get Paris because their French infantry is always sold out everywhere for months at this point. So on that side of the argument, I guess they have a leg up, as they say, because I can actually order these in any amount I want from Piano War Games if I want an extra officer at this moment. I don't know if he's gonna keep doing that. Or on War Games Atlantic if you want a discount if you buy 3 or more boxes. Same with Piano War Games, if you buy 3 boxes you get a free officer on horse. So yeah, I love these. That's not gonna be a secret. I fucking love these, so now it's time to see how they base up together with the Warlord Games. Warlord Games? I don't remember. How they compare up to the other French I already have and see if they are gonna mix well together, play nice together. Let's put them on a base. Okay, so I've got a base of Warlord Games ones. I'm gonna use these as a reference, mainly to see how I should pose these. Like how far they should stand to make sure. Apologies if the focus is a little bit all over. To make sure that they all look in line when they're ordered like this. That's a nice little handy trick I do. I'm gonna do the basing off screen. I just wanted to tease this a little bit like this. Oh, I think they will fill in the gaps nicely in the army. So I'm gonna be doing some basing real quick. Then we'll come back for a final review and opinion of these beautiful miniatures. And I'm not talking about my paint job. My paint job can be a lot better, but the minis themselves are... I could keep rambling on, so maybe that's a little spoiler for the review. Yeah. And just like that, we have a finished base of French infantry. The first 2 models are from Piano War Games. The back 2 are Warlord minis. And I have to say, they stick out, the back ones, compared to the front ones a little. And I personally don't think it's that bad, but when I showed my wife, her reaction was, oof, that doesn't look right. And to be fair, I kind of see why she says that, because once it's like this, it's okay. Like, you can not really see the guys in the back. But once it's like this, you can clearly see the difference between the first and the second person on the base. And I don't think I will actually put them together anymore. So I'll just have this one base of 2 different manufacturers, but I do think that Piano War Game sculpts are way better and way more fun to paint than the Warlord Games ones. But I could also be a little biased here because I have painted about 100 and something Warlord Games ones, and yeah, it's a little much. And I also, the Piano War Games ones, they have so much fun detail to paint. They're a real joy to paint. They paint up like it's nothing. You barely have to think of, oh, what is this, compared to the War Games Atlantic, compared to the Warlord Games ones. Because the Warlord Games ones, the straps, I'm trying to show you. around here are very thinly sculpted, let's put it like that. Once you have put primer over it, you've painted his greatcoat, and then suddenly you're struggling to see where the straps of his backpack and everything actually goes, and it's just way more hassle to paint. And compared to these ones, oh, I am in love. I have actually been contemplating on just selling all my Wargames Atlantic French and just starting over. And yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Mainly because I don't wanna reset my progress of painting about 100 of these models. And I'm still quite happy with how they look. I mean, they do their job, they look like French infantry, but if I'm buying more French infantry or maybe even starting another army, I'm definitely gonna go with Piano Wargames / Wargames Atlantic French infantry, mainly because you can pretty much make from Waterloo to Berodino, I believe it's pronounced, I don't know, and then even Austerlitz even. You can make so many different eras of Napoleonic French infantry by just giving them a head swap that's included on the sprue. That's way more versatile, way more fun to put together. You can choose how many get a little bit of extra on their backpack, like shoes and the sort. But yeah, it's more expensive, but you can easily see why it's more expensive. And definitely, in my opinion, if I had to start over with my whole army again, I would have gone with Piano Wargames, and I am still kind of contemplating, but not really. They are absolutely beautiful, and whoops, and I'm painting up some more at this very moment. I'm waiting for the wash to dry. I did this right before recording, and I think they are absolutely fucking amazing. They're gonna look amazing on their bases. So yeah, this has been my latest hobby vlog. This is where I am at the moment, / a review of the new French infantry release from Wargames Atlantic / Piano Wargames. They're a definite I definitely recommend them. Amazing models. I cannot speak highly enough of them, especially compared to the Paris as well, because I cannot order Paris because they're never in stock on any of the sites I've checked, and I've checked about 5-6 different sites that I actually trust, and they have not been in stock there for about 4-5 months, maybe longer. So yeah, that's another big advantage of them. They are actually in stock at this moment on Wargames Atlantic and Piano Wargames, both those sites. And with Piano Wargames you buy 3 boxes and you get a free mounted officer in metal. I mean, what more could you want? Like really, they're amazing. I'm gonna stop rambling here and just get back to painting, and I hope to see in the next one where I might just start painting the officers, like the command sprue, and putting some of those together, because I'm really addicted to painting these. Oh, before I forget, a little update as well. It's not confirmed yet by a long shot, but there is a likelihood that I might go to Waterloo this year on the day of the reenactment, so I'll try and record some things if I get there, and maybe might be a whole hobby vlog, maybe talk to some people in full uniform, go visit some museums. It will be the second time I'm going, but the first time since I've started this channel. And yeah, I'm very fucking excited. So I'll give an update on that in a future video. I hope to see you then, and I hope you'll have fun painting your own Napoleonics. See ya.